Hey guys, quite a few things have happened since my last video, and I thought I'd update you on the situation and the Tenere mods and my impressions after 7,000 kilometers. First of all, early June I was laid off along with nearly 20% of my colleagues. Initially it was a bit scary, but they treated us well on the way out, and it will allow me to take the summer off, which is something I haven't done in over 20 years. In the process, I sold quite a few things, including my 91 Nighthawk 750 and the Super Tenere 2021. I'll let you know what I replaced it with later in the video, but here's an update on my impressions and the installation of the mods I did to the bike before selling it. As expected on a new Yamaha, it has been extremely reliable. After having made some adjustments like the flat seat mod and the lower pegs, it has been one of the most comfortable bikes I've ever owned, and my girlfriend also shares that opinion. We could ride 500 kilometers in a day in great comfort. I'm 6'1", 190 pounds, and she's 5'3", 115 pounds. We had plenty of space and the ride quality was really good. I also did 1,300 kilometers in one day, which is the most I've done on any bike. And yes, I was tired, but to my surprise, I wasn't terribly sore or anything. That says a lot about the touring capabilities of this bike, and I would definitely consider buying another one in the future. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you're specifically interested in knowing about the Tenere. Now let's get rolling with the mods. Starting with the decals, I wasn't a fan of the high-vis yellow I had on my 2021, so I removed the stripes and ordered some custom-made decals from Poland. View link in description. Here the trick is really to clean the surface, use masking tape to mark the original position, warm up the existing sticker, gently peel it off, and apply the new decals while making sure to avoid air bubbles. Anyone with a Super Tenere knows how distracting the reflections can be on the dash. These protective films really help reduce glare. You want to avoid a dusty environment and properly clean the plastic and remove any specks of dust visible with a supplied sticker. Then it's really just a matter of aligning it and using the plastic card and fingers to remove any air bubbles. This upgrade is highly recommended. At my height, I can always use some extra legroom, and these Night Design lower pegs are probably my favorite upgrade. They are lower than stock by about an inch, but because there's no peg feeler underneath, you get the same ground clearance. On mine, maybe they had a bad batch of rubber or something, but they started cracking after a week, and after contacting them, they kindly sent me replacement aluminum treads instead, and they work just as well and should outlast the bike. And I can't say I've noticed much of a difference in terms of vibrations. Both did really well. At the time of this video, as opposed to what's indicated on their website, the lower pegs were designed for the 2010 to 2013 model. The aluminum kickstand on the 2014 Plus model interferes with these lower pegs, so I simply trimmed the winglet to allow the pegs to go up and down freely. Here I just used a very scientific method to measure the height difference between OEM and lowered pegs. Just make sure you use enough thread at the top and bottom of the shifter link for secure installation. Now for the pièce de résistance, the aftermarket exhaust. I've considered most options available for this bike. Some are very ugly, some insanely expensive, and others, well, let's just say I've seen some melted mudguards. After all my research, I went with the Mivv Speed Edge Black exhaust. It sounds great and looks almost stock, which is something I was looking for. I ran it with the baffle, but it is removable. It's not too quiet, not too loud, just gives it a bit more growl and some nice pops on deceleration. Don't expect a huge difference in terms of power. To be honest, I couldn't feel much of a difference at all. Come on, you know I had to do it. It was kind of windy, but I tried to capture some sound samples of the bike on the road. I still don't think it does the exhaust justice, but it will at least give you an idea of what to expect. So that's what I had for you today. Please like and subscribe if you find this helpful. My next video will be about my new, to me, 2018 Suzuki DR650 SE. Is this 30-year-old concept even worth talking about? Well, I'll give you my honest answer to that in the next video. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.